Hello everybody, it's Joe here, and welcome back to my F1 24 Career Mode Journey Season 1, Round 2, heading into Jeddah for the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. If you haven't seen the last one from Bahrain, do check that one out before you see this one. Well, we started off well with a point in Bahrain, always good to start off with a point, and Bottas's upgrade has been successfully completed. We're still waiting on my upgrade to be completed, but the upgrade Bottas put on, it has been fitted to the car. I'm still waiting on my front downforce, but the weight reduction upgrade is completed, and Bottas has put another weight reduction upgrade on the car. So I'm going to go with getting some rear downforce on the car just to help with the aerodynamics.
Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar. But let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
We've got a top 10 at Bahrain in qualifying. Let's see where we can end up here. All about nailing every single corner because it's a high-speed circuit. And we want to make sure that every corner we get the best possible exit on for all the straights, and that looks relatively decent so far. Okay, this one kind of sneaks up on you, and we have missed the apex a little bit with the overtake mode. And flicking it in nicely round there. Again, just using a little bit of overtake to maintain a bit of speed down this straight that isn't really a straight. And what is it going to be for Sector 2? So we have gained a 10th on Ricardo. We've got a little bit wide. So now we're going to hit overtake one more time before heading to the last corner. And when we come to the straight, we're just going to drain our battery. So into the last corner. Drain the battery down the straight. What do we got? I think this might be a high 32. And it's a 32.7, and it's only good for P19. It wasn't a flawless middle sector, but we're still up. We are still up on our time. And once again, we're going to drain the battery on the straight and see if this is going to be enough to put us into the top 15. It puts us 11th, so that might be enough for now. And we do get through in P11. But unfortunately, once again, it is goodbye to our teammate, Valtteri Bottas.
We dropped to P15.
So we're pushing on our final lap to try and get ourselves into Q3. And we've made a mistake. We've clipped that inside wall. And that puts us out of qualifying. Also out was Ocon, Gasly, Albon and Hulkenberg. So it's going to be a tough race from P15. But with changeable weather forecast, I definitely think there's opportunities that will come to us. There's still a chance for a good result yet.
We've got fast sweeping corners under the lights and 20 racers all ready to write their name into the quickly growing history of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Russell, Hamilton, Stroll, Ocon, Gasly, Albon, Hulkenberg, Sunshine, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Bottas, Ricardo and Logan Sargent. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. I don't want to, but we should look at their recent performances, and I think poor is a universal word to describe them. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
Yes, they can, Crofty. You've got to put it behind you, whatever happened last.
What are you talking about? We had a points finish, and right, we're on dry tyres, which I think is weird. I'm not sure that's right. That's not right. Why are we on dries? I thought this had been fixed with the 1.4 patch, but apparently they've decided we need to be on dries. I don't know how you can... Let's go to the race. We got 25 laps ahead of us, and the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix is go on a very damp track. We've got a good start, a lot of the pack, a little bit squirrely as we head into turn one. I'm brake late, am I going to hit anyone? No! I'm trying to stay out of the way. I've been barged by what I think is Pierre Gasly, and I'm trying to find a way around Albon now, but there's no way around there. And okay, the track isn't that wet. So I do think slicks are the right tyre, but everybody's struggling round. And I think we could see a few mistakes being made here. And we've got Hamilton battling someone there, so he looked like he was struggling. Hamilton was side by side with someone. But we're currently holding position in P14. And like I said, the track just doesn't seem that wet, so I don't know if we're on the right tyres or the wrong tyres. We've got Nico Hulkenberg trying to have a look down the inside. No way through there. And we're in P14 to start with, so the track is damp. And it's a little bit slippery, and if there's any track that you don't want being slippery, it's this one. It's Jeddah. What does the weather report say? So he says 10 minutes of rain. Hulkenberg is going round my outside. Hulkenberg already so much faster than me. And I'm really struggling at this early stage. End of lap one then, and we're not really holding on to the pack in front. But look how much they're backing up into one here. Has something happened? I'm not sure. I want to try and stay on the back of this fight. See if there's anything that can be gained. Right now, it's just a matter of taking a dive up the inside of Alex Albon, and that somehow worked, even though it was a move that wasn't meant to be a move. My rear tyres are already sliding. This might end up being a two-stop race for me, because I'm going to have no grip on the rears as the circuit dries out. That's the problem with these damp races. The rear is stepping out, and we're losing rear grip already. Albon is now coming back at me, and he's gone round the outside. I am not able to stop that move from happening. We will have DRS this time though, so we might be able to retake Albon down the straight. But look at that, he's already half a second gone. The grip he has is so much better than the grip I have, but we're now going to come back at him down the straight. It's just a matter of braking later into turn one. Albon trying to force me wide. I'm trying to hold the inside line. How is this one going to work out? Albon's still on the inside, and he just has to surrender this time. My, oh my, this is going to be a tricky race. But we are holding on to Alex Albon for now. But it's only for P13, and I'm struggling to keep the car on the track, and I'm really losing grip here. And Albon is through, and around the outside is going to be Daniel Ricciardo, but he's not able to get the move done. Albon is, and Albon is just going to take off from there. Albon is gone. So the lack of grip we have, for what this is just not working for us at this stage. But if the weather is going to clear up, this will come to us. And Albon very sideways out of the corner. That might just give us a chance to get back onto the rear of the Williams driver at the moment. We're 6/10 behind and just gaining back a little bit here. Albon seems a little bit unsure on some corners. Just holding it on the circuit is proving to be so difficult. And we're going to lose a position to Magnussen there. And we're also going to lose a position to Hulkenberg. Oh, there's no grip at all. Verstappen setting 41. Look at this, we got Tsunoda coming through and Bottas. I'm now down the inside of Bottas. Can I try and hold the position on my teammate? I don't know. We're going to use some overtake, but Bottas getting off the corner much better. And the two Alfa Romeo Sauber kit, whatever you call them, side by side once again. And Bottas is through. And Bottas is trying to take Ricciardo with him. Ricciardo's trying to get through too. We just don't have any pace. Trying to use overtake to get past Ricciardo here, but I think Daniel is very much through. No, he's not. Oh, we're down in 18th place. This is not working out at all.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job from you, Andy.
And that is of little consolation right now, but you know what? I'm so glad that we've got off the tyres and we've now got grip. I don't know what we can do in terms of a recovery drive, but you know what? At this stage, for me, this race has just become an extended test session to get the feel for this car, get the feel for the handling model in this new F1 24 game, and just understand the way the car handles a bit more. So for me, this is an extended test session, and the more laps I do, the more I learn. So that's what this is for me right now, just learning a bit about how the car feels. We've got a yellow flag ahead. I'm not sure what's gone on. Some of the pack have pitted. But the one thing that's clear is that the tyre advantage is going to be huge. Daniel Ricciardo is out of the race now. If we see a safety car, that might prompt me to make a cheeky little pit stop. Ricciardo seems to be safely pulled away to the side here, but I'm not convinced that that isn't a safety car. So, I don't know. Is the right call to stay out, or do I pit and anticipate a safety car? Either way, I'm not sure that that shouldn't be a safety car, but none of it matters anyway. The engine has gone. It's let go on us here in Jeddah. And our second race, which was a nightmare anyway, has ended with an engine failure. Oh, bugger.
And that brings the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix to a close as we reflect on the team's impressive performance today.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Yeah. That's all I can say. It was a disaster of a race anyway. We're 15th on the grid, and we never really moved forwards. We struggled at the beginning. Then when we pit into the medium tyre, we actually found some reasonably good pace. Pace, that would have put us racing, let's say, for about 13th, 14th position. Obviously, when Albon came out of the pits, his tyres were much fresher than ours, so we would have been able to approach quite easily. But the pace we could have had today, I reckon, maybe would have put us between Magnussen and Tsunoda. But it doesn't matter now. Out of the race we are with that engine failure. And yeah, it's all academic. Max Verstappen then winning the race. Was it really going to be anyone else? Perez gets second. And then it's Norris and Piastri third and fourth, with Alonso, Russell, Sainz, Leclerc, Hamilton and Stroll your final point scorers. So Alonso clinging to the lead of the championship for now, but Verstappen has his eyes on it. Sainz is sitting third. Then it's Perez, Piastri and Leclerc completing the top six. Definite work to be done moving forwards in regards to durability, but what can I say? It's just a disappointing race all round. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, hit subscribe if you're new here and you want to see more content from me. Until the next time, I've been Joe, TTFN, ta-ta for now, take care, and I'll see you all soon. I'm sorry that I couldn't bring you a better race.